Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Papa Bale, and we're looking at I just want to clarify something about my name because I changed it a couple times in the past week here. Um, my middle name is Page, and it was my first name for like the first half of my life. Or I don't know, I just like the name. So, and then Papa Bale, Balian, Papa Balian was my name. Papa and Papa Bale both became my nicknames for online gaming. So they're all my name, really. M.P.H. Those are my initials right there, man, and it's all over the place. So I'm happy about that. So we're going to spin that, and there's relatively little friction set up in this design here. And then we got the reed switch is definitely in the right spot. So look at that. Look at how fast that picks up. Power's all the way cut already. It's surprising how these permanent magnets help even at extremely high speeds. Because just like when it's slow, it's more affected. When it's fast, it's less affected because it just, I don't know. But the permanent magnets seem to stay in stride, which is really awesome. Okay, I'm going to jack it up a little bit again. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, eventually the inertia of that is going to throw the magnets. They're going to fly off of there, and they are going to fly at an enormous velocity. And they're either going to poke a hole in me or poke a hole in the wall. But look at that. Power's cut. There's no power. And if we line up, with these magnets, you can see where I have them pushing. Like, kind of right on the edge there. Not all of them are like exact, but they could be. And even still looks like it's going the wrong way. It's very neat. Very neat. And then this last one over here, you could call it the first one. The last one has 3 magnets on it. Kind of pushing in relatively same style. But all these are kind of backed out so that the very edge of the influence area of the magnetism is touching the disc. The less shaking of the table there is. And put it up one more time just to see how quickly we gain. You kind of feel that. It's very little shaking. You gotta remember that just because the power's off doesn't mean these magnets can't fly off. Wow, that is so neat. Alright, well, I think it works. What exactly are we doing here? We're assisting the electromagnets in propulsion of the rotor. Because the way I understand magnetism, and well, just the way it works, is if you have two magnets, come on. All right. All right, you got two magnets. You got that little one, and you got that round one. Okay? Look at them. Nothing. You got nothing. One of those magnets has to move for either one of them to be effective at all. Look at them. Nothing's happening. Nothing will happen unless one of them or both of them get moved. At least into the field of the other magnet. You know what I'm saying? Without motion, a spark, an initial thrust, and you got to remember that each rotation or each, we're going to call it a rotation, the amount of energy dissipates. There's loss in each rotation. So that initial thrust multiplied by everything that's going on here will eventually end up zero. Because it's eventually going to stop moving, and when it stops moving, everything there is null and void. But it's at the same time, it's all in the influence area. So like if that glue goes, you're gonna then things will start moving. But this example over here is just the way things work. It's the way things work. Without motion, there is no magnetism, basically. And I know that's not right, because the field is always going to be there. But that field is null, like it's inactive, it's nullified if there is no motion or other magnet or, whatever is that magnetism is affecting, it has to move. And something's got to move it, something has to move it. That's the thing, man. We're trying to make this thing move without anything moving it. And I mean, that's what I think perpetual motion is. You're trying to use especially those machines that are made of magnetism. And I don't think there are many of those, if any of those. Because I'm still debating whether or not having all this stuff here is better or worse than not having it there for experiments like coasting. Because you see, it's choppy. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But without those, it's like whoosh, whoo, and it just goes. There's no choppiness. But for how little amount of energy I put into it, I think it's pretty good. All right. Well, thank you very much. Please subscribe. Have a great night, and peace out.